Well, good morning and welcome to DBS this morning. It's a Monday morning. It's a start to another brand new week. I really do hope you had a wonderful weekend. You enjoy all of the jazz and you take in all of it, and you're now ready to face off another amazing week here with us on DBS this morning. This morning we have two St. Lucian creatives. A young lady who is into the beads industry. Her business name is Lavish Beads. We're going to take a look at that. And we also caught up with Miguel Miggs Joseph from Vibes Production. Now, this gentleman has been doing quite a lot, especially of late, in terms of enhancing the underground industry, and we need to shed some light on that as well. But first, here's our headlines with Kendall. Kendall, thank you so much. We are due for a break. We will take that break and we're coming right back. And for our first feature, it is not by chance we are sitting here by flowers, because this young lady was inspired by nice, pretty things and flowers, and her business came about by being inspired by these things. Her name is Lavish Beads, and she's on Instagram trending as such. Let's see, when we caught up with her, what she had to say about her business. So we caught up with Zan. Zan is a proprietor. She's got her very own business working with beads, and the name of her business is Lavish Beads. Lavish Beads. Zan, what's going on, girl?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about yourself, and then we'll pry into, how did you get into the art of working with beads? Who is that?
Okay. I am somebody who loves creating. I love carnival. I love cute things, pink things. So that's how my business started.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what you've done since you've left school, or you had a day job. What you do? This is what you do. You create.
Yes. Well, I was working at Planned Parenthood. I'm not sure if
Okay.
I was working at Planned Parenthood. Then I started studying at UWI account.
Okay.
I got pregnant with him,
Right.
so I took a break, and he was the main reason for me starting my
Your
business.
own business
Yeah.
to give you that, and I'm happy we're catching up with you right before
Mother's Day.
before in the same Mother's Day realm, because the thing about it is that we see so much of that, young women having to make different life choices and changes so that they can accommodate their young ones. What has it been like? First, give us a little insight as what has it been like managing, being a mom, and your own business.
To be honest, it's not that difficult. He is very independent.
Oh, we
So
can see that.
he's very independent. So I'm able to work. He sometimes work with me. So he'll play with my beads whilst I'm working. It's been good. I have a lot of support around me as well. So it's been good.
Let's talk now about the business. Let's talk about Lavish Beads. You like creating beads. Why? You said, well, you like colorful things, but it could have been anything else. What prompted you into the work with beads?
I think I saw a picture online and I was like, St. Lucia don't have this.
Ah.
Now that was back then. Now it's
Right.
different. But I felt like I could have done it. So I'm like, let me create it.
What was the first piece you made?
Oh my God! Wow, that's the question I've never been asked. I think it was a waist bead.
A waist bead?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And everyone liked it. When I posted it on my page, everybody liked it. So I'm like, wow, okay, maybe I can do this. So I started creating more. I started expanding my business, and it's been going great so far.
Wonderful. I love it. You already operate on orders. So when persons want, they will reach out to you, they order anything. Now, the piece that catch my eye is the wire bras. And it was so neat and so really lovely done. Talk to us about that, because Carnival is coming right around the corner, and more we seeing people wanting to express themselves on an individual basis. So having their very own personally made wire bra could be a piece of expression as well. So tell me about venturing into from waist beads and normal bead to wire bras.
Again, I have a lot of ideas for my business. So I thought of the wire bras. I'm like, this would be great for Carnival, right? So I did my first one. I posted it on my page, and everybody was like, wow. And I'm like, So I said, okay, let me venture. I created frames. I taught myself how to
You
create
created
it.
the frames yourself.
Yes, I
Wow,
created
kudos,
myself.
girl.
I basically teach myself everything. So I said, okay, this could be something I could do, and I took it from there, and it's been great.
Right. What has been the response now to date? Carnival is right around the corner, like I said. Have the response, have the requests been coming in? Do you think you're able to manage the loads?
I had to do a quota because everybody was like, I want this, I want this. Plus, I try to be very reasonable with prices, so I get a lot of positive feedback from that. A lot of people, people and spending during carnival, they like to spend a bit less.
Yes.
So I try to be reasonable with my prices. So I've been getting a lot of feedback, but I had to place a quota because it's been a lot.
It's been a lot. So, what do you think is the future? What do you think is the immediate future of your business?
I want to expand as much as I possibly can. I like new ideas, so I want to bring in new things to my business. For now, for this year, I just want to focus on the wire bras, perfecting it, getting new designs, getting new beads because I love my waist beads as well.
Yes.
So just expanding my business, more exposure as much as I possibly can.
Right, wonderful. Where can we find you now? Where are you on social?
I am not on Facebook, but we're on Instagram at lavishbeads underscore. Yes.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to say to creatives out there, young creatives who probably young moms as well, because there you are and you're managing that. So anything you want to leave with our viewers in terms of being a mom, being your own.
I would say stay motivated. No matter what challenges you face, you may get negative feedback, but stay motivated and just keep pushing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Zan. And you guys can find her on Instagram,
Instagram,
Lavish
at
Beads,
Lavish Beads
at Lavish
underscore.
Beads. So go and check it out. And now for our final feature, like I mentioned, we caught up with Miguel Mix Joseph from Vibes Production. And Miguel has been around for quite some time. Most of what he's doing is self-taught, but he's taken the time off to really solidify his craft. And he's out there now, and his brand and name can be associated with some really big production out there. Let's catch up with Miguel from Vibes Production. So we're here, we're chilling at Arthur's studio. Arthur, you have a name for your studio? Major Records is Arthur Allen's studio, and we caught up with Miguel from Vibes Productions. So it's a whole mix up and booyah, but that's just an interpretation and how it is our creators, our guys actually work. They work together and they work hand in hand, and that's inspiring to us. We wanted to catch up with Miguel. Miguel Joseph, of course, is Miguel Miggs Joseph from Vibes Production. We've heard this name and this production name for quite some time on our island, and we are now hearing it even off our island as well. Just recently, this brother has contributed to so many Caribbean projects as well. Miggs, what's going on, man?
Are they cool?
I see you back home, boy. You can't touch and run again.
Mine, as always, home.
Yes, no, but it's understandable because you're doing your thing. There's a project you're working on right here now at Arthur's studio. So let's talk a little bit about your entry into music.
Well, that started when I entered Entripo Secondary. Yeah. That's a long while ago. If I say the year, I might give away my age.
Don't
So,
give the year.
yeah, that started Entripo from Form 1. I started playing steel pan. Then I joined Diamond Steel. Continued playing with Diamond Steel, Panorama, stage side, hotels, regional, go different islands, Barbados, Trinidad. I did Panorama as well in Trinidad on my own a couple times.
Real?
I arranged for Diamond Steel.
Wow.
So yeah, it was mainly like pan.
Right.
Pan was my introduction to music until I started working Armand Morgan Bay. And I met Channing, the drummer, at the
Yes.
time, and then he gave me some program, Fruity Loops, right? And he was telling me to put music to it. He did some drum beat and he told me to put music to it for him. And that was the start in production.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's been the rest is history from there. You have the gas station rhythm just recently
Gas Station.
with was it the gas station with Stephen and these guys?
Yeah, I have a few readings with Steven, but yeah,
Right.
Gas Station.
It's one of them. Yes,
Gas
I
Station
remember.
was one. Buddy Pass. I
Buddy
also
Pass.
did Buddy Pass.
Right, Buddy Pass
for
is a
Saint Lucia as
remarkable
well.
rhythm, and we have the two for Saint
Yeah.
Lucia and also the Trinidadians, the original one as well. Talk to us about now getting inducted into the original acceptance of this. Where was your first connect point where regional persons, the guys out there started to realize that this is somebody we would like to work with?
I feel that basically started when I linked with Steven.
Right.
We had what was the name of the rhythm? But Atmosphere. It was
Right.
Atmosphere rhythm. That was a Saint Lucian rhythm, right? It was for Saint Lucia. But Wildfire had a song, and he wanted Stephen to do like a DJ kind of vibe on it. So that's where the connection was made. I feel like, I right? No, I wrong. That was the second time I met Stephen. Sorry, the first time I met Stephen was through Yannick.
Right.
Yannick, Stephen, myself, we have a song. We actually have a song unreleased, never released.
Oh my.
So that was the first time I met
Do you
Stephen.
plan to release it?
I don't know, maybe.
I want to hear it at least.
So yeah, and then the second time I met Stephen was with Wildfire. So then he was like, I could send him rhythms and stuff like that. So then I felt the first rhythm I sent him was Caution rhythm.
Yes.
Yeah, when I sent him Caution rhythm, he was like, yeah, Mix, I can work with that. And then like maybe like 2-3 days after, I got 2 demos, Lyrical and Nadia Batson Fat. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And then, but I always maintain that I need a Lucian on the rhythm, even if we
I was going to come to that because
outside.
you've always said that. Even when I interview in other spaces, you've always been adamant, and you say that's one of the things that you're definitely going to stick to. Is that it doesn't matter what. Once you are a part of something, you have to find a way. That is one of the deals that you make with anybody going in. That you have to have some of your countrymen on there as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just to me, it's right. It's
the
just
right
right.
thing,
Yeah.
Production. Tell me what is behavior. I don't know what their behavior. Tell me what is behavior. Tell them we behaving blinking bad. All the friends them stinking mad. We behaving.
I know you're working on something. We come and meet you in the studio, so I know something.
Yeah, we
cooking
have
up.
a vibe. We're working on a vibe for this Lucian
This
Carnival.
Lucian Carnival
Yeah.
because it's right there.
So this one is just fully Lucian homegrown. Yeah.
This is the first project you're working on for this carnival.
Nah. I have a project. We have. I go put that way. I have a couple of projects. I have a few
Right.
projects, but that one not the first one. That one probably like the third or
Okay.
fourth.
Okay.
Yeah. But the first one will be released tomorrow.
Right. So that's my,
3:30.
okay. So the one you're working on, that's what I'm saying because you're saying that and I say, but
That
I
one,
ain't nothing
nah,
from
no,
you
that
yet.
one, nah,
I
no,
ain't
that
nothing
one.
from you yet. So what are you talking about? Okay. So you have a few.
We
that
have
is sitting
stuff
down
already, yeah. I was just
Right.
working on the mixes and stuff because it's a lot. It's not just, record.
What is it?
And-
Now talk to us. Let's talk a little bit about that. What does it takes to be a producer of that magnitude?
Or is it
It's a lot.
magnitude?
But it's magnitude because you just said it's a lot, and it is a lot.
I mean, it's just a
people's
lot.
Creative,
Yeah, just being a creative and working with other creatives is already like a pressure.
Jevan is laughing. Our
Yeah,
cameraman is laughing because I guess he understands.
Yeah, because, like, you have
everybody's
so
got
many
their own
things to deal
creativity
with,
going on
right.
there.
So that alone is a pressure. And then you have in music, you have the business side of the music, and that's where it just get ticklish.
Right.
The vibe of the music there's sometimes overpower the business
Right.
because you come in the studio, you hear rhythm, you say, yeah, boy, our vibe, and do jump and thing, and then you forget, and then
make the
the
arrangement
business
properly.
thing come in now, and then it's a whole fracas,
Oh Lord.
So
So how do you balance? How do you as a person balance all of that? How do you deal with that?
well, I just studied what I need to know, the ins and outs of the business, the different seminars, workshops. So like I have a good knowledge of what it entails.
You better ground it
So
down.
I know what I can and cannot do. Yeah.
Let's talk now going forward. You've been in the thing, you've taught yourself, you've been mingling and mixing with persons here in the industry and out of here. Speak to where we at as a St. Lucia body, industry-wise.
Our solutions, like our music. where I think
Not our
is.
music, our approach, the business side of it. How do you see it all tying in? Are we there yet?
Nah, I think I feel we have a lot to learn. Our artists, producers, we have a lot to learn about the business. I think that's one of the main issues that we don't really understand the business side of it. So kind of affects how our music is put out there. Yeah. As we grow, it should get better.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Migs, you know what? What is to come? What do you want to see coming out of this year's St. Lucian Carnival. We have jazz right there. Carnival is right like hills upon that. I mean, you can't really dispatch the both of them, disband the both of them, because you can't say jazz and not have a
Yeah,
little
jazz
carnival
is like the
influence in there.
opening of carnival.
Yeah, something like that. So, what do you want to see transitioning out of this? This is we've been really on a hiatus for a while. Yeah, last year was really like a little halfway thing. You know what I'm saying? So now we are back. It would seem like we are back full time. What do you hope to see coming out of this year's activities?
I just want everybody to just enjoy whatever they put in, right? Whatever they put into it, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Yeah, that's what I want. Just enjoy whatever you do. Like if that's your passion, go for it. Enjoy it. Put out your best. Always put your best foot.
Yo, Big C, this one of the truth. Hollywood HB in the mood. Big mood, Vice Production. I'm broke. Me not get too much. You could say what you want time and you know.
Well, it was good catching up with you for our DBS This
Yeah.
Morning show. You want to put out your handles. You said anybody want to connect, so put out your handles so persons can connect with you.
Okay, well, I'm mainly on Instagram. I don't really mess with
The other
Facebook
ones, yeah,
and
TikTok
yeah.
and them things.
I mean, I have it, but I don't really be there. So my Instagram is Migz MIGZ _vibes VIBEZ Productions PRODUCTIONZ.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Migz
any particular reason for the
_vibes
V?
Productions. I just wanted it to be different from the
There you
S.
go. Absolutely. Makes nice catching up with you, man, and all the best throughout the season as well.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with Soca Size. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a Bacchanal warm-up routine to Balance Bati by WCK. Let's do this. Four, three, two, swing those hips.
This one is for all the time, but excuse me. Oh my, what's that body? Check it.
4, 3, 2, hips going in a circle. 3, 2, 1, and
Concentration on the money now.
4, 3, 2, step and
Take what she cool and take it. Think they all she just that body.
switch.
Fellas, she lay down. She the whining on.
4, 3, 2, first side and
Take what she balance body.
4, 3, 2, next side.
Nice them a rush.
Hey,
She the one to touch.
4, 3, down and up, hip. Let's go. 8, 8, 8, 8. Stroke back, squeeze it. Last one, side to side with the hip. Woo! Let's go. 4, 3, 2, circle. 4, 3, 2, step and 4, 3, 2, switch. Hey! 4, 3, 2, foot side. Switch it. Hey! One more. 4, 3, hip down and up and stroke back, balance bati. Let's go. 4 more. Side to side hips. 4, 3. Step and 4, 3, 2, switch and 4, 3, 2, first side. 4, 3, 2, next side. 4, 3, hip down and up and. Last one, push back. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. One more. Hey, hey, hey. Roll the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
And that is our show for today. I hope that you would have been inspired some way, somehow, some fashion this morning. But if not, join us again tomorrow. Let's take a go at it again tomorrow right here on DBS This Morning. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of the week.